Welcome, guys, to another live session. Oscar from Stressfit. Thank you all for tuning in. Today, we are here to do a breath workout called Elevated Emotions, inspired by Dr. Joe Dispenza and his science and formula when it comes to breaking the habit of being yourself and becoming supernatural. So today's structure will be, we'll start off by doing a mantra, the Gayatri mantra. We'll do it for 5 rounds, and we'll probably only repeat this mantra for another couple more live sessions before we introduce a new mantra. After that, we'll go into a warm-up of 10 super slow breaths. From there, we'll do a practice session that's going to allow us to invoke different emotional states, frequencies, vibrations in the body. So we'll use this time to really go within and practice feeling peaceful, practice feeling joyful, practice feeling inspired, practice feeling gratitude. So then that can translate into our breath workout. And in the breath workout, which I'll break down for you guys before we get started, we will be doing the elevated emotions that we've been practicing at the end of each round. Now, elevated emotions, what does it mean? It means there's a difference between having a panic attack and a love attack. Okay, so too often we sit there and we are victims of our nervous system and we feel this panic, anxiety, stressful energy because we've programmed our bodies to be in this emergency state for too long that now the mind doesn't know the difference between a false alarm and a real life threat. So when we practice elevated emotions, we're giving our body a taste of the feel good emotions, joyfulness, peacefulness, feeling inspired, motivated. These are all currents of energies moving through our body. But, we've got this conditioning that, maybe some of us believe that we need a reason to be happy. We need an event, a birthday, a present, perhaps a paycheck, a holiday, a certain goal being achieved, a relationship. We believe that these external factors outside of ourselves will bring us happiness, bring us completeness, make us feel nourished. And that may be the case, but it's temporary because nothing outside of you can bring you true fulfillment than what's already inside of you. So by practicing going within and elevating your emotions, you're taking your power back independent to what's happening on the outside, and you start to explore these frequencies within yourself. And don't look at it from a label or metaphorically, just look at it as you exploring what vibrational projections you can actually transmit independently, on your own. And this is a skill. This is something we have to practice and cultivate, and we become really good at it. And then next time you might sit there and just randomly feel inspired, randomly feel motivated, randomly just have this burst of joyfulness. So we're going to practice that. That's going to be at the end of each round, which I'll explain. So let's get straight into it. There's a question, Bhati, can we do this after eating? Ideally, like Elena said, on an empty stomach, but I have eaten in the past and done breath work. Just take it easy. Just be intuitive, not to put too much pressure on your tummy. Okay, so let's start by doing the Gayatri mantra, a very beautiful, popular mantra. And Elena's been nice enough to post it on the screen on the comment section, and it's pronounced Om Bhurbhuvasva Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. One more time. Om Bhurbhuvasva Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Now, together, I invite everyone to do this 5 times as an introduction to bless this session. And we start by taking a deep breath in. Om Bhurbhuvasva Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasva Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasva Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasva Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. One more time. Om Bhurbhuvasva Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Beautiful, guys. Well done. And, Sanskrit is one of those languages that we just got to keep on practicing. So that's two mantras we should have learnt by now. The first one was the Mahamrityunjaya mantra. And now this is the Gayatri mantra. Okay. And let me know if you guys have memorized that, because then I'll introduce a new mantra next week. So then we can have 3 mantras in our memory ready to regurgitate, recite at any given moment, which is some cool things. Which is pretty cool. Okay, now for the warm up, 10 super slow breaths. So we're just going to sit there, chest up, shoulders back, and we're going to activate the diaphragm, right, by expanding the belly out. Let's try and make each breath slower than the last breath. Breathing using the throat muscles, okay, the ocean breath. And let's control our breath in through the nose and out through the mouth or nose, whatever you're comfortable with. And let's begin. And just coming back into this space after the last round. Just a great way to connect with the nervous system and slow down the mind before we start our practice. Now, breath work. What is breath work? The way we teach breath work is that it is a very connected, conscious, rhythmic breath. We do it with intention and awareness. Now, when we're doing breath work, we're in full control. Okay, breathing is either voluntary or involuntary, meaning that you can control it, or your autonomic nervous system can control it. So when we are conscious and connected with the breath, at any point we can come back to our natural breath. So if you feel overwhelmed at any stage during the breath work, just come back to your natural breath and reset. Now, if you've never done breath work before, a few little things that you might feel is one, the high levels of oxygen coming into the body. So when we're breathing at this tempo, and we're not used to breathing from the diaphragm and flooding the body with so much oxygen, you can feel this, feeling of lightheadedness, or as Wim Hof would say, you feel high on your own supply. Now, if you're not familiar with this feeling, then it can be labeled as lightheadedness, even nauseous, feeling a little bit overwhelmed, only because this is a very unfamiliar territory and there's a lot of oxygen surging through the body. So if you feel overwhelmed, just go back to your natural breath and reset and just come back. And when you're comfortable, come back into the breath workout. If you feel like it's bringing up any anxiety, if it's triggering up any feelings, just understand that when you open up your channels, your body has an opportunity to flush unsettled energy out of the body. So stay strong, stay focused. Remember, you are the observer. Be aware and keep breathing. Keep breathing and using your breath to discharge this nervous energy out of the body. Now, your pH starts to change as well because you're alkalizing the body, and you can feel a change in frequency in the body as well. So you can really feel your energy amplify, and we can connect to that. And when we start to feel our energy, it's a direct connection to the animation, to the essence, to the seat of the soul. So when we start to feel that level of vibration, this is where we start to elevate our emotions. And this is where we're going to practice now elevating our emotions and really kind of understand that before we do the workout. Now, I'll break down the workout in a moment, but before I break down the workout, just think of breathwork like you're exercising. When you exercise, what happens? Your breathing starts to change. If you go outside right now and you start to sprint or run as fast as you can, what happens to your breathing? Starts to change, right? We want to isolate that mechanism without the vigorous exercising. So we're going to isolate it and we're going to repeat it without going out there and running. So we're getting all these benefits as if we were exercising. But we're not exercising, we're doing a breath workout, but it does take energy, it does take effort, and you are going to feel like, you are going to feel like you have exercised in many ways, but it's a different feeling than exercising without all the sweating and, feeling. Your temperature can go up, but you're going to feel more an energy sensation than a physical sensation. Now, so before we start the elevated emotion practice, first, let's just understand that you are a conductor of energy. You have the ability to express whatever frequency you desire. Now, the mind is a very powerful tool. Like if I said to you, you've just won $1 million, here's a check. And if you believe that, you truly believe that, even though the money wasn't tangible, you would be in this euphoric state, right? You'd start to really feel that. So only through a concept. If I tell you that your car's been stolen and you run outside, but your car's not stolen, it was just a prank. But for that moment, through that concept, you felt fear, you felt insecurity. It's because the mind is a very powerful tool. You can invoke all these different frequencies just through thought, just through fabricating a thought. So by understanding these quick little analogies, we know that we are very powerful. We are very powerful beings. We have the power to conduct energy. And if we don't explore this power, then it's a waste. It's a waste because we become victims of our subconscious mind. So by understanding this, let's go into this with the belief that we are powerful, we are potential, we are possibility, right? And it is possible to invoke higher elevated emotions. So if I said to you, like just sitting there relaxed, if I said to you, what does the most peaceful version of yourself feel like? Take a moment to close your eyes and really go within for a mindful moment and give your body a taste of peacefulness. Imagine that you are just sitting by the ocean, listening to the sounds of the waves on a very beautiful sunny evening with a light, cool breeze of wind on your back. And you have no worries in the world, just a nice state of peacefulness. And you're just content. You're perfectly content. And this is what I want you to feel for a moment. Just peace, serenity, calmness. Just give your body a taste. Even though you've had a stressful day or things are happening in your life you can't control, just for this moment, Imagine you're just sitting there like a monk, meditating on a high mountaintop, looking out into this beautiful landscape and just being one with nature. You're at peace, content, just detaching, deassociating yourself with the environment, with your circumstance, with the ego mind, and just coming into the essence of your being. And just like the ocean, just free, still, and expressing whatever rises and falls. And you're okay with that peacefulness. Now, let's now translate this frequency into joyfulness. What does the most joyful version of yourself feel like? Do you imagine yourself when you were a child and it was your birthday, or it was Christmas, or it was an event where you really wanted something and you're very, very excited to get that present, whatever it may be for you when you were young? Just go back to a memory when you really wanted something. For me, it was a PlayStation. I really, really wanted a PlayStation, and I was so excited, to get that PlayStation, opening up that, present, and then seeing that PlayStation and looking at my parents and feeling that joyfulness and feeling excited and so happy. Go back into a memory and feel that sensation, embody it, and then subtract the memory and just cultivate that energy and let that move in the body for a moment and give your body a taste of joyfulness, just this higher frequency. And sit with that for a moment. And now let's translate that into inspiration, to inspire, to be inspired to be the best version of yourself. What does waking up in the morning and saying to yourself, today I'm going to be the best version of me, that motivation to go out there and do your best in every moment, inspiring to be a better person, inspiring to help others, being inspired to learn from your mistakes, feeling inspired to just be comfortable in your own skin and accepting yourself, just inspired. What does inspiration feel like for you? You know, and just kind of explore that frequency, explore that energy where you just want to be your best. You want to give it your best. You want to be your best. You want to learn from your mistakes, and you want to grow. You want to develop. You want to progress. You want to evolve. Inspiration. And then finally, let's kind of transverse that energy into gratitude, feeling grateful for your blessings, for your life, for your breath, for this moment to be here now collectively together. We're alive. We can breathe. We have the power to express love. We have the power to visualize a future, to create, to connect, to play in this school called Earth. Just gratitude, just being thankful. So you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to express here. And we all have that power to go within and just shut out the world, disconnect, unplug, and explore these frequencies. Okay, so that was a little bit of a practice. Now we're going to go into our breath workout. Now this is going to go for around 30 minutes. There is going to be a bit of music with it. Now the breath workout is going to consist of 10 balloon breaths, 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. Thank you, Elena. Elena's been nice enough to post it in the comment section. If that just seems like a lot of numbers and letters, just let me break it down for a moment. Start by doing 10 balloon breaths, 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. On the final exhale, we pause and we do what is called a Bahia Kumbhaka, which is a breath hold on the exhale. We do that for around 30 seconds. Then we do 30 power breaths. And on the final exhale, we pause, we embrace, and we connect with the feeling, with the energy. Then we do 20 balloon breaths, 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out. Final exhale, pause, and embrace. Then we do 60 power breaths. Final exhale, pause and embrace. We're always pausing and embracing after each segment. And then after the 60, we then elevate our emotions. Everything we've just practiced, whatever emotion you resonated with the most, cultivate that. Go back to a memory, bring it in, download it, subtract the memory, and then kind of dance around in that feeling for a little bit and project that energy out into your field. Okay. How do you do a balloon breath? All the breathing is done through the mouth because it is easier to sustain the breath in breath work through mouth breathing. But that is not to say that you should be breathing through the mouth during the day. You should not be. In my opinion, in research, nose breathing is the more optimal breathing. But for breath work, we do mouth breathing, and you might get a dry mouth. So please have some water, or just keep your mouth lubricated, hydrated. Sorry, before practice. So breath workout. Balloon breath. It looks like this. So I'm using my diaphragm. Okay, if you don't know if you're using your diaphragm, put your hand on your belly and push your belly out. And push your belly out and push your hand out. And then like you're sucking a straw. And the last second, just taking as much as you can. And don't worry if you don't have that technique 100%, it's something you'll develop over time. So just do your best, whatever you feel comfortable with. On the last breath, and we just hold. And we be still and we relax for 30 seconds. Then we do 30 power breaths. So remember at the balloon breath at the end, how I did that. Or the power breath is isolating that. It's just taking in as much oxygen as you can in the most shortest period of time, very explosively, in and out, using the diaphragm. Very, very easy. Then we do 20 balloon breaths. Again, after the last one, exhale, pause, then 60 power breaths. And then after the last one, 2-3 minutes of just elevating our emotions, feeling good, feeling vibrant, feeling amazing. 3 rounds. A lot of breathing. So if you're a beginner, please lay down for this practice. If you feel overwhelmed, take it easy. Go back to your natural breath, and at any time, just jump back in. We're about to get started in 60 seconds. Is there any questions? And the music will be at this level. Let me know if it's too loud. And I will not be guiding you guys. We are going to be doing this on our own, and I will be joining you guys because I am addicted to breath work. It just makes me feel so good, to be honest. So that's pretty much going to be so let me know when the volume is right. Probably there, I reckon. I reckon there. Are you guys happy with that? Or louder? Okay. 5. So louder would be this. Too loud? What does everyone think? Is that good or is that too loud? I think I'll go here. Okay. All right, no worries. So if it feels too loud for you, then go ahead and just put your volume down. All right, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to start, and we will get started. 3 rounds, 10 balloon breaths, 30 power breaths, 20 balloon breaths, 60 power breaths, and then elevated emotions. 3 rounds. Let's get it. See you guys on the other side. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, slowly coming back to the breath once again. Just bring your attention back into breathing and take a couple of mindful moments to take in a few easy breaths. Just centering your attention back into your space. Just becoming aware of your senses once again. And just notice how you're feeling in this moment. Be aware of the energy moving through the body. Connect with this energy. Just breathe into this energy and just allow it to move through the body. And relax. Just allow the body to relax. And notice how present you are in this moment. Unaffected by the external world and immersed in your internal world. Be mindful of all physical sensations that are surfacing. And feel how good it feels to be alive. Just taking rejoice in each breath. You are in full control. Exactly where you are meant to be. And sense your inner power. You are an able being. Full potential consciousness. And just enjoy this space for a moment. Enjoy the silence, the stillness. Embracing each breath. Now, to finish this practice, we will chant the universal mantra Om one time altogether. There is no right or wrong way to chant this mantra, just express and explore the power of your vocal cords. We start by taking a deep breath in. I invite you to bring your hands into prayer position. Rub your hands. Allow the energy to build up. And then bring your hands to your eyes without touching. Transfer the energy. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me on this beautiful day and the session. Such a powerful session. That for everyone who completed the whole 3 rounds, congratulations, because that was it's quite an effort to do the 3 rounds. So anyone that completed the 3 rounds, well done. Your nervous system should be feeling pretty relaxed right now. And thanks, Melina. Glad you could join in. Thank you, Ananda. Um, your nervous system should be feeling pretty relaxed right now, and just a really nice sense of peacefulness and joyfulness should be, moving through the body. Thanks, Davy, man. Thanks for being here. And it's just a beautiful energy to cultivate, and a really nice biohack of good health, right? Because when we hijack the body full of oxygen and we start to just surge it full of oxygen, and we start to play around with these different frequencies, it just really starts to shift the body's state of being. And it's a great practice to inject a subconscious mind with, because the more we do this, the more primed we're going to be to attract experiences that complement this level of frequency. Thanks, Jimbo. Now, this Saturday, we have a master breath class on. So if you enjoyed this session and you want to go deeper into your breath work, this session went for around 25, 30 minutes. It's going to be 1 hour of just breathing. It's a Zoom session. You can buy tickets through our channel just by clicking workshops. It's a very small price to pay for a gift you're giving your body. 1 hour of breathing, and I will be facilitating and guiding you guys into this deep trance. When you get into this trance, your channels are going to open up and your body will start to discharge unsettled energy. It will start to liberate the traumatic blockages may have had from past experiences. Past emotional wounds will start to clear up in the body, right? And this is the magic of breathing at this level and this tempo. So if you've heard about breathwork, if you're curious about breathwork, if you want to go deeper into breathwork, check out the workshop. It's this Saturday. It goes for 2 hours. There'll be a half an hour presentation. Then we'll go straight into 1 hour of breathing. There'll be music. There'll be me pushing you guys to just breathe, breathe, and breathe. After around 20 minutes, you'll go into a trance. When I say trance, I mean the breathing will become automatically. It's Saturday my time, Sunday your time, depending on whereabouts, depending on what part of the world you're from. So after around 20 minutes, the breathing will become automatic and the body will just start to open up. And when the channels of the body start to open up, it just does the greater the innate intelligence in the body starts to flush out and burp out all this unwanted energy. It's like clearing all the emotional junk. It's a really good way to put it. Clearing all the emotional junk from the body is done through breathing at this level. So this is a very practical experience. There's not going to be much talking. It's going to be come into the Zoom class. Let's start breathing and let's just get into that state where you can start to really cultivate a healthy state of being. So check that out. If you guys are interested, we'd love to have you guys there. If not, then keep on tuning in for our breath workouts. Thank you, Darby, for the donation, man. Yasmin says, thank you. It was my second time for me. This time I did it almost completely. Missed a second elevated emotions pause, but as I forgot, the last elevated emotions pause, the energy felt so high. I yawned several times. It was lovely. Well done, Yasmin. Great. Well done. Well done. Well done. That's good. You're getting more and more, I guess, you're getting, as you practice more breathwork, your lungs become more developed to handle this level of breathing. And as you felt, Yasmin, towards the end, you do feel the frequency, the nervous system just come alive. And the nervous system comes alive, your mana starts to increase, your immune system becomes strong, right? Donna says, do you have a recording of this half hour? Yes, we do. And it will be on our link from the Insight Timer. You just have to click on About and click that link on the Insight Timer app, and we'll go into our link tree, but give us maybe an hour to upload it. So this Saturday, Sunday, depending on your time, check out the workshop. Would love to have you guys there for a deep dive. Seriously, going to be a very powerful session. Anyone else that wants to go deeper into the breathing, check out my course, Reprogram Your Breath. Really, really difficult course, but great to reprogram your breath. Breathing is life. Too often we are breathing from the chest, all your stress receptors in your chest, which is just kind of inducing this emergency state in the body. No good, not good for health. We want to be breathing deeper, more fuller, slower from the diaphragm. This course will get you there. If you complete it, people get frustrated on some of the sessions because they are difficult, but that's okay because this course has not been designed to be easy. So check that course out, free for all members. And that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm back tomorrow for 2 more lives. So there'll be Finding the Present Moment, and we'll be doing a live on morphogenetic fields. I missed that one out last week because work. Sometimes I get stuck at work and I have to cancel a live here and there, but we do our best. Hello, Brooke. Thanks for tuning in. So that's it, guys. Thank you. I feel good. Hopefully you guys feel good too after that session, and you can go out there and shine and share that goodness with your friends and family. And until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Melina, for the good vibes. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Darby, for the donation. And I'll see. Thanks, Brooke. Really appreciate it. And I'll see everyone in the next live. Until then, stay blessed, guys. Love you guys. Bye.